Will be half an hour, okay? Oh, fuck. Bastard. Morning. How's it going? Well, afternoon, actually. How's it going? Anyway, good afternoon. What can I say? The feds are coming. Russell Simmons, Andre Urel, Clive Davis, they are coming. You know, LeBron James, Ashton Kutcher, Kevin Hart, Beyonce, yo, fuck, the feds are coming for your indictment. And shout out to Anna Wintour in the fashion world. You need to you have to respond to what's being alleged. You shielded Diddy from the wind. You're another cunt. Anna Wintour, see her, she should be indicted too. $607 on me meds. Good morning, it's fucking half one. What you on about? On that list, yeah, it's all pawns, kings, rooks, knights. That's P. Diddy. That's Clive Davis. Andre Urel. Russell Simmons. Jay-Z. Good afternoon, how you doing? Oh, wow, baby, we did it. 607 days. I sleep better now. Dead people don't visit me anymore. How amazing is that? All my life has been coming and they don't bother me anymore. You know, the last person to visit me was my little sister, and I've never seen a picture of her. I did a few months ago. In my dreams, she come to me and I seen her face. And my poor mother never knew what her face looked like because it was burnt off. But she come to me in a dream a few months ago and told me, big brother, everything's going to be okay. And look, my ball. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. LeBron James dressed up as a maid. I'll tell you what, he looks good as a maid, doesn't he? Shout out to Lee Marvin Hitchman, bro. I'm thinking about you. Me missus told me. I'm thinking about you, bro. And listen, when you're ready, you come on here. Fuck me mates back home. You know, if they want to fuck me about, bro, here, you can come on anytime. I know you won't let me down. Alright. Shout out to Jaguar, right? She looks like she could blow a whistle or two. Anyway, P. Diddy learned his behaviour from Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell, Lucien Grange, Clive Davis. You have CEOs, right? Record executives. Do you understand? Corporations, brands, right? Then you go to the fashion world and you have that cunt Anna Wintour backing him. She's been blocking the wind for Diddy for years. She just has to put a word in the fashion industry here. His clothes are alright, give him a chance, and she gives him his chance, Anna Wintour. Yeah, Keith D didn't get paid, did he though? I know a little bit about how things work in the real world, yeah, here. If I'm coming to shoot you or rob you, you'll pay me. Do you understand, before I do anything? That way then, if I get caught, at least I got something out of it. You understand, it's easy to kill someone. It's living with the fucking thing. So I believe, and anyway, I've been told it's very hard to swallow, you know, when they come visiting you. And I went through nonsense like where dead people visited me at night. And what do you go and tell your doctor here? Dead people are visiting me at night and I'm not sleeping. I'm afraid to go to sleep. You know, here, imagine being afraid to go to sleep. People don't scare me. You know what I mean? The dead can't harm you, but they can scare you. And they can wake you up. You see, I'm 50 and I'm a God-fearing man, right? And I believe in life, we make sacrifices. God takes away people we love. That's our sacrifice in life. You just don't realise it until you lose over 30 or 40 people that you are spared for a reason. You understand? I've been shot, I've been stabbed, I've shot back, allegedly. Listen, I've shot my own brother. That's one I'll give you for free. And he took it like a G. He didn't even tell on me. McDonald DNA, my daddy thought 3 it was me, Mark and Alex. We were all born in August, 3 sons. One's a certified psychopath, the other one's a schizophrenic, and the other one has bipolar. And my brother's nickname is Bulldog, by the way. And I did give it to him, yeah. He'd eat you. He would fucking eat you, literally. Like a Yorkie bear. He'd swallow you, like Paddy did the fucking, you know. Now you can't stitch your back on. Yeah, just up your water to swallow that down. Your ear's a bit tough. Now, I've not bitten ear since I was 21 and all. Well, that's a lie. I've not bitten ear off since I was 21. Or a piece of one. You know, like I was in prison and 3 tough guys come to hurt me and I didn't know what else to do. And the only thing I was good at was defending myself, so I slayed them. I removed one of his eyes and a part of his ear. Because he tried to come and violate me in my cell. I'm doing my jail, it's not going to do me. You know, you come to me and you miss, I'm going to get a chance then. I just wanted to do my time and that was it, you know what I mean? But other people had other plans in mind for me. And you know what? They're very creative how to hurt you. But anyway, shout out to God. God got me through that. You know what I mean? Yeah, God got me through that. You know, I believe, I have me faith. I don't need a person to believe in me. Well, maybe just one. Like your missus. You know. But anyway, here. Back to this whole thing, P. Diddy, right? He learned Hamill, and he learned his behaviour from a few people, right, in the industry, right? Russell Simmons, Andre Durrell, and Clive Davis. Lucian Grange you can put in there. You can also put in Anna Wintour, the whore of fashion, you big lesbian, you. Not that there's anything wrong with rabbit liquor or fan. No, here, forget it. Here, listen, anyway, that cunt, regardless of her sexuality, is guilty of sin. She introduced P. Diddy to the fashion world, and that's where they collaborate. That's where they come. This is where they come together: fashion and music. Do you understand? Combined, bindery. You know, it's like making a bomb. Now I don't know how to make a bomb, but you use a housing unit, a power supply, a detonator at a time, or a trip switch, a couple of grams of plastic explosive, and then you have a bomb. Right? Fucking hell, how did I even know that? Anyway, it's like bindery. So, together, alright, long story short, there's Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z. That's Puff Daddy there. Right? And behind him, he's got people. Do you understand? All the way around the board. But now this, you see that cunt there? Here, I want to start a trend. I used to love Jay-Z. Here. Now I can't wear that anymore. Anybody's got any of his merchandise, burn it. Burn that shit. Yeah, burn it. I used to worship devils and I didn't even know it. And Jay-Z is a devil. You know what I mean? He's a fucking devil, mate. I'm telling you. You know, he's a sex trafficker. Here, he's 120 indictments. Now this, I know all about RICO cases and federal law, and I studied it. Do you understand? I study law. You know, it's a hobby. Do you understand? Do you know anything about RICO cases? Do you know anything about the RE technique? What the FBI use? On the psychological profilers. You see, I'm self-fucking-taught. I'm my daddy's son. The eldest one. The first one. My father was very intelligent. You know, when it come to psychology, even my own son went and got a psychology degree. He runs in our family. My family. You know, I'm like a sponge. I like evaporating knowledge and information. Anything I can learn, I learn it. All because I got thrown out of school at 13. And now I can speak a couple of languages. I bet you don't believe that, do you? It doesn't matter anyway whether you fucking believe it. One thing I do is here. It's called Jude, Jude, diligence. Yeah. Now, like I said, P. Diddy learned this behaviour from Russell Simmons, Andre Durrell, Lucian Grange. Here. That Anna Wintour, she's another cunt. So is Jermaine Dupri. Okay. So is Usher. So is Kevin Hart. So is LeBron James. And so is Ashton Kutcher. Hey, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson too. Put his name on, the big fairy. Yeah, he takes it up the arsenal. Oh, yeah. Here, you could stick that in P. Diddy's arse. They call them butt plugs, whereas rectum is... Forget about it. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, he's fucked. The feds are coming. Know it. They're coming. And I'm fucking glad. Yeah, rest in peace to the notorious B.I.G. And P. Diddy is going to have a new name. P-Bag, here. All you need to do, bitch, is hold my pocket. And I'm going to give you my skyrocket. Lights out! Buckle up. Anyway, I'm only doing another 15 minutes. Hey, Machiavelli, hey, Milan, and I'll be back later on sometime. They love me. You hear them? Now it's right. That's us, you're screaming. The necrophiliac and the morgue. His bars are just fucking fire. I bet you Eminem was ready with them tracks already. I bet you he'd wrote them down already. He penciled them in and he waited for the day that happened. Shout out to Jaguar Eye for being a whistleblower. No disrespect, but she looks like she's blew a few whistles in her time. You know, in fact, she blew a fucking golf ball through a fucking exhaust, in fairness. But fair play to her for blowing the whistle, you know what I mean? Like, see her, he could have her killed like that. But it'd end up leading back to him. It'd be too fucking obvious, you know what I mean? If you kill her, you know, and here, 2 more names to add to that fucking list. Kim Porter died of pneumonia, right? Come here. Nobody said that in the music industry when Robert Kelly was dating Aaliyah. She was only 16 at the time. If that had been my daughter, do you know what I'd do? I'd follow her. I'd put a tracker on her phone and I'd follow her. And I'd wait till he got out of the car. You know, he wouldn't even see me coming. He'd go to step out of the car and I'd grab his head and bounce it off the fucking interior. I'd wrap the seatbelt around his neck, yeah? I'd grab the door and I'd fucking, you know what I mean? I'd hug him from the front and the back, yeah, with that door. You know, but I have a lot of respect for women just because I have 3 baby mothers. Believe me, my mother raised me well. You know, my father learned me how to be a typical man. Especially if you're from Ballyfermot. You know, I grew up with some tough lads that are the most notorious people in the country, in the city. I grew up with them. Some of them are my family. You can choose your friends. I think it's all bullshit. Anybody who glorifies gangland Dublin is a wanker. And anybody who glorifies selling drugs is a fucking dickhead as well. You're a tug. Even though I'm a bit of a hypocrite, I love me music, yeah, and it's all about violence, selling drugs, what have you. I've sold drugs. I've shot somebody, allegedly. And I've done bad things, you know, but when I look back on all the bad things that I did, if I'd have changed in one of those things, I'd never be here. Ashton Kutcher, you're guilty of sin. The only thing you've ever given the world is the butterfly effect and punked. Yeah, punked. That one. You're getting punked now. And did he punct you up the anus? I bet you. Usher, went to hospital with rectal damage, anal bleeding. Come here, if you do your homework, it's out there. Then Usher had legal guardianship of that little a Barbie girl, Justin Bieber. I watched the video the other night, and you know something? I nearly got sick after watching it. And see him, I feel so sorry for him. He was taken there. Usher handed him to the devil. You know, Sean Combs is the devil, but you know Jay-Z, he's Lucifer. There's many devils around one big devil, you know, and Jay is more polished. Believe me, I've followed that cunt's career. You know, I loved his music. You know, we're going back over 35 fucking years. You know, I burnt all the shit. I got rid of all the shit that I had. Like the blueprint is broken about 16 times. You know, it's like, but look, it is the way it is. It's just that industry, like, it's not acceptable. Oprah Winfrey is another name you can put on that list. You know, like she done 256 episodes on sexual assault and sexual abuse. And she has cunts like it. She's taking photographs with Harvey Weinstein kissing him. Do you see that? Harvey Weinstein, Oprah kissed him many times, classed him as a friend. The same as Diddy. You know, like I said, you need more whistleblowers in this world, not rats. You're not ratting on somebody if they're raping women and trafficking women and drugging people. You know what I mean? That's not telling on somebody. Let's have a right, yeah. We live in a society, yeah, where we're law abiding, okay? And without the law, things would go to shit. That's the truth. Without first responders, this world would be chaotic. You know, like I used to hate the police. Now my son, he's giving fucking lectures in front of all Merseyside division. You know, working at putting things in place in Croxteth and Toxteth. I used to go against the police all the time, but if someone come and shot your brother in the head, what would you do? You know, would you want the person found? Mayor, you're not fucking the equalizer. You're not going to find these guys, you understand, unless you know, the only way you're going to find out is if you torture his mate. Now, if you, that kind of world, I'd imagine, if I want information out of you and you won't tell me, I won't hesitate to cut your fucking finger off. You've another 9. What are you crying for? Fucking shut up! You've loads left, but you'll tell me what I want to know. You know, I tell you one thing, burning your feet. Now that'll wake you up in a cold morning. But would you tell on your mates if you were being burnt? I was being burnt. I was screaming like a baby, but I didn't tell. If you can fucking hurt me more than my dad did, you're a tough guy. Now, my dad broke my nose twice, right? On my baby's life when I was a kid, and I had to lie to social services because I knew we'd get into trouble. You know, I couldn't tell on him. It wasn't in me. I wasn't a rat bastard. You know, I wouldn't disgrace my family by telling on anyone. You know, back then, that's the way it was. And it is now. You don't tell on anyone. The 3 wise monkeys, you see nothing, you hear nothing, you say nothing. You know, it's just, look, that's how I was raised, you know what I mean? I'm a law-abiding citizen nowadays. Speaking of the law, I knew I could have gotten into trouble the other day for crashing into a police car. Normally, I'm nicked straight away. The copper got out. He said, he puts 2 hands up like that. I'm going down the road, right? And there's a big fuck off sign, yeah? with 2 poles holding this big fuck off steel sign in. It's about like that, right? So I'm going about 35, 40 mile an hour. Out of nowhere, an ambulance flies past me, turns the fucking B-bar on, and for a split second, I just turned me fucking head, and then I turned back around, and there was a gap. And it's like, I barely got through it, and I hit a fucking car. And the car that I happened to hit was a fucking police car. The copper got out, he said, "Are you okay, mate?" I said, "My knee's a bit hurt." He said, "You need me to call anyone?" I said, "Nah, I'll be good." You know, I says, "Can I go?" He said, "Are you all right to go?" He said, "Are you sure you're all right to go on the scooter?" I was like, "Bro, listen, just let me go. You know, I'm good. You know, I don't want to waste your time. What have you? You know what I mean? Just as well I hit his fucking wheel. I crashed into the back of the fucking police car, but you know where the back wheels are? You know, I could have been dead. You know, and in all fairness, he's one of the nicest coppers that I've ever dealt with. You know, he just said that was probably my fault. I explained to him, I said, "Bro, I have post-traumatic stress disorder complex. My brother and sister were born to death as when I was a kid, and every time I heard an ambulance or a fire brigade, I'm only smoking haze, Jermaine. Only the light stuff, you know. I'm cutting down on a few things in my life. I'll keep it personal what I'm doing. You know, but I'm working on myself. I've been on a hell of a lot of medication for many years, and we're working on coming off at the moment. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put myself through torture. You know, I don't want my son one day having to go down the road of medication. You know what I mean? When I started taking medication, I wasn't in my right mind. You know, I was at the, yeah, I done a few things I regret. You know, but what I do know, if I didn't do everything that I've did in my life, I wouldn't be here, and I'd never I'd never meet me queen. I don't think me brothers would have been. If I never got into all that trouble when I was a kid, you know, I'd have never come into the UK. You know, it's like the butterfly effect. That movie with Ashton Kutcher. If you make one wrong decision in your life, or let's say you light a firework and put it in someone's letterbox, and the house goes up and people are killed in it, you didn't mean to happen. You just put a fucking stupid firework in a letterbox. Like, I've done it. You know, it's like, but some people put them in a letterbox and they have fucking curtains. And it goes up and the house goes up. Now you're a murderer. And you were only having a laugh with your mates. Well, laugh now. You're responsible. That can change your whole life, right? Like I did that at 4 and 2 people died. And years later, I'm still here. And God's taken a lot of people off me. And that's my sacrifice in life, you know. Me mother's gone, me father's gone, brothers, sister, mates, you know. That's my butterfly effect. I made a decision. I made a few decisions in my life that led to where I am right now. You know, and I believe that every decision that I've made, even though I mightn't have been the right one at the time, I am where I need to be, and I'm here. You know, I'm still alive. It's like I have me children. You know, it's like there's some people that have kids that are really sick and there's no cures and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm so lucky. You know, I go past so many homeless people on a daily basis that are outside fucking shops like that, look, with a fucking cup, you know, and the amount of millionaires and billionaires in this world, and we have homeless people. I don't get that. Anyway, thanks for coming in. I'll be back later on, maybe.
It's now free to sell on eBay. eBay, things people love.
Fuck eBay. Yeah. Shout out to me lad for getting into the Liverpool Echo the other night. For helping them kids in Liverpool and here. Now they're writing about you. Well done, son. Justice for the 97, rest in peace to Rhys Jones. Jamie Bulge on that little Princess Olivia. Fuck Jay-Z. New York Yankees. Yeah, it's fucked now, isn't it? Every time, yeah, burn that shit. New York Yankees, yeah, fuck Jay-Z. Fuck you now, how about that? Now you're out. Get out. Whoa. Yeah. Burn all and shit. I had a bonfire. I don't worship devils. Jay-Z. P. Diddy. Oh, I have a cold, my bad. Anyway, thanks for coming in, and I'll be back later on sometime. YouTube's not a priority for me at the moment, in all fairness. You know, I wasted too many hours on YouTube, you know, trying to get something that was stolen back, and I got it back, and I'm happy with that. You know, it's like, yeah, I've got a lot of things back, including me life and me cockworks. Sorry, rewind, scratch that bit. Yeah, I've got me life back, you know what I mean? And I prayed to God just to make me 1% better than I was, you know what I mean? So I'm not sedated anymore, so it's like I'm on 4 antidepressants, 4 antipsychotics, and at the moment we're working on coming off them. A lot of them. You know, I was very, very sick for about 8 years. I didn't realise it. You know, I've been in 3 mental health facilities, you know, hospitals. 3 mental health hospitals I've been in. Many of you have been in. I'm the real deal. I'm a psychopath, but, you know, I'm still a nice guy, you know. And I won't hit you unless you swing at me. I'm not a tug or a bully, but I'm not a fool either. You won't hit me. Well, if you do, I'm going to hit you back. Know that. And I'll tag you. And I'll stand in front of you, no matter how big you are. And you will miss. I'll make you miss. And then I'll punish you for missing. Yeah. I'll punish you for missing. If I set myself targets here, I do it on my own. Allegedly, when I was a bad guy, when I robbed drug dealers and shot them, I did that on my own. Allegedly. I don't need anybody to come with me. I'm not afraid to do things like that. That was fun. I've not had fun for years like that, but I grew up. It's not fun. It's fucking organised chaos. It's mental. It's not a life, you know what I mean? I'm 50 now. I'm a granddad, so I'm trying to, you know, Jude, you're 50, bro. Relax. Calm down. You'll have a heart attack, you know. I told you, you four-eyed foxy prick, I'd get me channel back, didn't I get it? And here, if I ever see you in person, me and you are going to talk. See you that called me a nonce, I'll tell you this. If we ever see, I'm going to break your teeth. Hey, I'm gonna make you pay for what you said if I ever see it. Now, I'm not worried whether I see it or not, but I'd worry if I was you. That means you have to be lucky for the rest of your life. And the rest of mine, obviously. Once I'm dead, you don't have to worry. I'm a connected guy, allegedly. So people say. I could touch you like that. Know that. We out. I'll be back later. Shout out to Jaguar Louis. And watch you, Andre the Real. Russell Simmons, fuck you. Clive Davis, they're coming. We out. I'll see you later. Mwah.